Now we're going to clump together Job chapter 8, 9, and 10. Now, Bildad the Shuhite speaks, and he is less gentle than Eliphaz was. He tells Job to stop talking nonsense. Does God pervert justice? Well, obviously not. Then Bildad says something really devastating. He says, "Your children died because they sinned against God." This is retribution theology taken to its brutal extreme. Now, Bildad's not trying to be cruel here necessarily. He genuinely thinks that he has diagnosed the problem and is offering a solution. If Job just seeks God earnestly and is pure, God will restore everything. Your future will be greater than your past. Now, Bildad is speaking pretty bluntly here, but he still feels like he needs to give an analogy. The analogy that he gives is papyrus. He says that papyrus without water, it just withers and flows away. And this is what happens to people who forget God. Bildad is confident that his system of theology works. Good people prosper, bad people suffer. If Job is suffering, which clearly he is, the answer is simple. And Job responds, and you can start to hear the frustration building, as you can imagine. He acknowledges God's power, nobody can stand against him, and God moves mountains and shakes the earth and commands the sun. But here's Job's problem. Even if I were innocent, I couldn't answer him. The power imbalance is too extreme. How do you take God to court? How do you get a fair hearing? And then Job says something really profound. If only there were someone to mediate between us, to lay a hand on both of us. Job is longing for an advocate who understands both God and humanity. Well, does that sound familiar to you? Yes, he is pointing towards the Savior Jesus, who's going to come thousands of years from now. And Job gets increasingly raw with God. Don't just declare me guilty, tell me what I did wrong. Does it please you to oppress the work of your own hands? You shaped me like clay, you clothed me with skin and flesh and gave me life, and now you are hunting me like a lion, watching for any sin. Why did you even bring me out of the womb? I wish I died before anyone saw me. Now, as you read through this, you might think to yourself, man, Job's being a little bit dramatic here. But we need to remember that he is covered in sores. He's literally in physical agony. He cannot sleep. Not to mention, he's lost all of his possessions and most of his family has died. So, yeah, he's a little bitter and he's working through some things.